All right, listen to this parable. Be very careful of the kind of trap that you set in the farm, and also note the places that you set the trap so that you don't end up being the one that will be caught by the same trap. And that's what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is actually going through today. You see, before the 2015 election that took President Goodluck Jonathan out of power, one of the persons who made the government of President Goodluck Jonathan to be unbearable, to be ungovernable, is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He led the delegates to the US to meet President Barack Obama. And meanwhile, the problem Nigeria is facing today is actually bettered by President Barack Obama. A person who has the how will I put it, who is African American, who is supposed to love Africa, fought against Africa. Okay? He went to all this Boko Haram, all this old thing that you are seeing, all this banditry and all this that are happening. These were the old negotiation that took place in that Americas at that time to make sure that the government of President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan is ungovernable. Now, the table has turned. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is running eta-sketa now. He never envisaged that a time will come when he will become a president of the same nation and he will face ×2 of what Goodluck Jonathan faced. You see, what goes around comes around, isn't it? So, in life, I have learned that when people are in the affairs of power or holding any office or above me at any point, just pray for them. Don't fight them. Because the truth is, somebody said, don't burn the ladder or the bridge that you use in getting to a destination, because you might end up coming back to pass that same bridge. So if you have burnt that bridge down, it will end up affecting you. Now, Barack Obama never stayed in office forever. He had left with the problem that he caused in Nigeria, and with the likes of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and all that, and all these insurgencies and all these, serious problem we have in Nigeria were caused by that move. Now, Goodluck Jonathan left. President Buhari came. The country was unbearable for people for 8 years. Now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has come in. Even Buhari never experienced this kind of pressure that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going through today. So I'm hearing he's beginning to beg President Kagame to negotiate on his behalf with Donald Trump. But the truth is, there is no rigging in 2027 election. There will never be rigging, because we will make sure that we expose everything so that the world will see it. It's not this last one, 2023, that was exposed and they covered it up. If people like Donald Trump is in power and saw evidences of those rigging, I know it will swung into action. So we look forward to 2027 election, and we pray that God will keep President Donald Trump for us, so that by that time we will see how they are going to rig the election. Money, you guys will see money, but money will fail to do what it needs to do, because people cannot keep suffering to this extent. All right, I just said let me share it here. Be careful. Don't wish people ahead of you bad, because tomorrow you might be in their position. Share this video, like it, repost it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace and love.